Hey, Black Boxing, man. Here to talk women's boxing. This is my first video on women's boxing, but it's certainly not going to be my last. Well, Claressa Shields, she was victorious last night over Hanna Gabriels. You know, this is the post-fight. And, at first, before I even watched the fight, I looked on YouTube and I seen people make videos and I was saying robbery. So I was like, well, let me go ahead and see the fight before I, make a vid. And I see, although I believe the scorecards was a little wide for my liking, I think the right person still won. You know what I mean? But it wasn't 8 rounds to 2 or 9 rounds to 1 or nothing like that. Those scorecards was, wide. But at the end of the day, hey, that's what happens sometimes in the sport of boxing, man. That's why we have so many, that's why we have so much of an uphill to climb with the sport of boxing, man. But it was a good fight. In my opinion, with Shields, man, Shields was, her shots was looping. A lot of her shots was arm punches as well as, slap punches, man. I know she is trained by, John David Jackson, man. I don't understand with these trainers when they be having these fighters why they don't correct it. It might can't correct it at that time in the ring, but what do you think you have training camp for, man? It was a good fight, man. Claressa Shields, 2-time gold medalist, is definitely putting the spotlight on women's boxing. And like I said, I'm about to report on it more. I'm about to watch more women's boxing, man, especially out of the way the man boxing are behaving. A lot of these guys, man, barely want to even unify and barely even want to fight each other. So I might have to start watching something else, man. With that victory with Claressa Shields, he becomes the new IBF and WBA middleweight champion, man. So with that being said, though, we have another middleweight champion who actually fought last night as well. And she, got the victory. Hold on for a second. I have to handle some business for a second, but back to regularly scheduled programming. Yeah, she was victorious last night, man. She holds the WBC and WBO middleweight titles, man. So, of course, since both these fighters have, all the titles, man. Claressa Shields has the WBC and WBO, and Christina Hammer has the IBF and WBA. And they in the same division. It's only right that they, go in there and fight for undisputed, man. And it's a possibility that might happen. I don't want to jinx it, though, because every time we talk about unifying and undisputed, man, people getting their feelings and bullshit start happening, politics come into play. And they actually, Hammer actually got in the ring with Shields. It seems as if they have like a verbal altercation, man. It's all good, though. It's all good. Publicity, especially if they, fight for undisputed, man. So in my opinion, if they get together and they fight for undisputed and you have a person with all the titles, no bullshit. They'd be in my top 10. Reason being, because they've done something nobody else has done. Like I said, the man division ain't doing it. So, hey, if Claressa Shields or Christina Hammer is 22-0 with 10 knockouts at this time. Claressa Shields is 6-0 with 2 knockouts, man. So, the winner, if they get it together, and the winner between them, it will be an undisputed middleweight champion, have all the belts, all the straps. There's no way they cannot be in K Black's boxing top 10. So what you guys think, man? What y'all think about Claressa Shields? In my opinion, she got a lot to learn, man. But she's a 2-time gold medalist. She's striving. This is only her 6th fight, and she's already fighting for titles and stuff like that, and possibility on the brink of even fighting for undisputed supremacy in the middleweight division if she can get together with Christina Hammer. Man, Christina Hammer has more of a professional experience since she's at like 23-0. But hey, we just have to see, man. It's K Black Boxing. Like, comment, subscribe.